Welcome back to NETRUSH REPORT, your home for the stories behind the matches, the drama behind the headlines, and the predictions that keep the tennis world buzzing. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the sport we all love. Now let's get straight into it. The US Open 2025 is here, and we've got 5 bold predictions that could completely change the narrative of this tournament. Jannik Sinner is coming off a roller coaster season. Australian Open champion, then sidelined for 3 months due to a retroactive doping ban. Returned strongly, made finals at Italian Open and French Open versus Alcaraz, then beat him at Wimbledon in a historic clash. Entered Cincinnati as defending champion, but fell sick right before the final, retired at 0-5 against Alcaraz. Current status: pulled out of mixed doubles at US Open already. His team keeping quiet about the extent of illness. Could be a virus, could be stamina-related. Speculation is everywhere. Why this matters: he's defending both his title and his #1 ranking. Carlos Alcaraz lurks at #2, ready to pounce that if Sinner withdraws, the men's draw completely opens up. Djokovic, Alcaraz, and even outsiders like Daniil Medvedev, Holger Rune, or Ben Shelton could step in. Narrative spin: imagine the heartbreak. Reigning champion unable to step on court, that US Open fans lose their Italian star at the very last minute. But it also sets up the perfect storm. Could this be the moment Novak Djokovic has been waiting for? Swiatek's 2025 season. Consistent deep runs, but mixed silverware. Turned it around with Wimbledon title plus Cincinnati Open victory. Historically dominant at US Open. Winner in 2022, deep runs every year. Why early exit is possible: she's never made the second week at all 4 majors in the same season. Mentally, the pressure of being expected to win can weigh heavier than an underdog role. The women's field is packed with dangerous floaters. Coco Gauff on home soil. Naomi Osaka back on tour. Qi Wenjing on the rise. Plus a possible Cinderella story from unseeded players. Storyline: fans expect her to cement dominance, but US Open often serves shock. Exits: Serena in 2015, Barty in 2019. Could the New York crowd see Iga stunned before the quarterfinals? Djokovic, 24-time Grand Slam champion, tied with Margaret Court for all-time record, hasn't won a slam since 2023 US Open. Lost to Alcaraz in Wimbledon 2024 final, semis and other slams this year. But he always beats Alcaraz on hard courts. Narrative: at 38 years old, this could be Djokovic's last dance. Winning his 25th slam would cement him as the undisputed GOAT, separating him from both Federer, Nadal, and even Margaret Court. He just won Olympic gold in Paris last year. Momentum is there. If Sinner withdraws, Djokovic's path clears. Women's side: expect a surprise champion. Sabalenka, Swiatek, and Gauff are the favorites, but the trend suggests an outsider could finally break through. Could it be Qi Wenjing, Emma Raducanu 2.0 comeback, or even a dark horse like Mira Andreeva? Venus has been written off countless times, but her return at City DC Open showed sparks. Defeated Peyton Stearns, nearly toppled higher-ranked players. Draw is tough. Opening versus Karolina Machova. Why this matters: at 45, a deep run would be unprecedented. Serena retired in 2022. Venus remains. The last Williams sister standing. A second-week run in New York would electrify the crowd like nothing else. Narrative spin: imagine Arthur Ashe Stadium rocking as Venus rolls back the years. Her comeback is fueled not just by competitiveness, but by pure love of the game. One final hurrah could define her legacy alongside Serena. Background: head-to-head, Alcaraz leads 3-0. Last clash at Roland Garros 2025. Shelton's breakout. Won his first Masters 1000 at Canadian Open weeks ago. Electric serve plus home crowd equals recipe for upset. Why it matters: Alcaraz is seen as the heir to the throne. A quarterfinal loss would shake that narrative. Shelton could announce himself as a legitimate slam contender, not just a showman. Narrative spin: remember Roddick in early 2000s? Shelton could be America's new hope. New York crowd loves an underdog, especially one of their own. Studio microphone asterisk. So there you have it. 5 bold predictions that could define the 2025 US Open. From Jannik Sinner's uncertain health to Novak Djokovic's quest for 25, from Iga Swiatek's possible stumble to Venus Williams' dream run and Ben Shelton's shot at shocking Alcaraz. This tournament has everything. But remember, the US Open always delivers the unexpected. Which of these predictions do you believe will actually happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's debate it out. This has been NETRUSH Report, your home for the passion, drama, and untold stories of the game we love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our next deep dive. Until then, game, set, and match. Asterisk.